everyone and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good today. So in today's video I have some new makeup launches with me that I have already tested out, or I have been testing out for a couple of days, and I wanted to talk about them in today's video. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do new makeup launch videos, so here it is. So I have the Nykaa quad eyeshadows today. I have the K Beauty color correctors with me. I have the blur lip gloss, and also I have the Mama Earth. This is the compact powder that they recently just launched. So let's just dive in. Also, before starting this video, if you're new, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you like it here. I hope you like the vibe. I hope you like the content. If you end up liking the content, you can hit the subscribe button, along with that the notification bell as well. So let's get into the video now. So first, I am going to talk about the K Beauty color correctors. Now the color correctors, I believe they come in 5 different shades, which is the lavender one. I think they have a reddish orange one, and I think they have a green one which is for red, color correcting redness on your skin. But I have the two with me, which is the yellow one and the peach one. Now first of all, let's talk about the consistency of this color correctors. I absolutely love the consistency of this because it is a very on the thin side and natural side. A lot of the times I tend to skip color correctors because I feel like they are overly pigmented, I have tested out a lot of color correctors, and I feel it doesn't matter if it's high-end or drugstore. I feel like they are so pigmented that if you use a little bit, I have to sit there and try to blend the color corrector and then again go in with a heavy coverage foundation, which I don't tend to use on a day-to-day basis. So what I end up doing is not using color correctors at all. This one, however, it's a very nice because it's not overly pigmented. It has the right amount of pigmentation, which makes it super easy to use on a day-to-day basis as well. Now I have the shade Peach here. So Peach is used for fair to medium skin. I do have medium skin, so fair to medium skin to cover up light amount of pigmentation, not heavy pigmentation but light amount of pigmentation. And I do have to say I don't have heavy pigmentation on my face, so I went in with the peach to just color correct underneath my eyes a little bit, around my mouth, and I did blend out with a beauty blender. And honestly, you guys can see the difference on screen as well. It did color correct those areas, like it did brighten up those areas, it did hide the pigmentation. So sometimes whenever I feel like my foundation tends to look gray or patchy in some areas due to uneven skin tone, I can totally go in with the peach color corrector. And as you can see, it's not overly pigmented. Again, I don't tend to like color correctors that are overly pigmented. So if you go overboard with this color corrector, it's no problem because once you blend it out, it looks like skin. On top of that, I did apply a foundation. I think I applied the Mars BB cream. I just wanted to see, if the BB cream can hide the color corrector underneath, and it totally did. After that, I went in with the yellow color corrector just to brighten up my under eyes. Now, today I use this color corrector alone, but obviously I'm not going to use this color corrector alone. I am going to use this with my concealer just to sometimes brighten up my under eyes a little bit if I want to. And I do have to say, you guys, this did brighten up my under eyes really well, and I absolutely do really like it. I love, again, the consistency of this. I love the formulation of this. Even though these are color correctors, they more so feel very natural on the skin, and you can use them on a day-to-day basis as well. If you are someone who likes natural makeup but at the same time you do have a little bit of pigmentation in your skin, or maybe problems that you want to hide, then I feel like this is going to be a really perfect choice for you. This one has been just roaming around. I can't pick him up. I can't. Whenever I pick him up, he's like meow 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 meow. So the next product we have here is the Mama Earth Vitamin C Compact. This is the oil control compact. Now, first of all, I do have to say I got it with my own money. Mama Earth did not send this to me because a lot of you guys may think that this is a sponsored video. It's not. I really wanted to test this one out because I have been testing out a lot of compact powders. Now, I got the shade 03 Nude Glow. I'm always 03 or 04 in most of, complexion products. But when I received this one yesterday, I was like, oh no, this is not my skin tone. Definitely it's a little bit darker than my skin tone, and it's a little bit darker, but it's not exactly, I cannot use this as a bronzer as well because this doesn't have that much of pigmentation, so it doesn't show like a bronzer on my skin. But still, then I decided to use this one. I used this one yesterday as well as I was going out. I will have to definitely purchase a lighter shade, but anyway, I do have to say that when they say it's an oil control compact, it is a oil control compact. It definitely leaves your skin very, very matte, although it's not cakey, but it is matte. What I did today was I went in with a big fluffy brush and I dusted this all over, the area where I bronze a little bit, just to see if this is matte or how the formulation is. So yeah, it's going to be really, really good for summers. Although if you're looking for a coverage type of compact, it doesn't give you coverage. It just sets your makeup and makes it look matte. And I do think so it's going to control oil as well as it says, but I think the formula is really good. I have to get a lighter shade in order to test out its full capacity, but yeah, I think so far I do really think that this is going to work for this hot humid summers. And sometimes you definitely do not want a coverage sort of a compact. Sometimes you just want to set your makeup and make it look matte a little bit. So I think so this is going to be a perfect one. Also, it comes in with this puff, which I just don't think it works that well, but obviously you can use this on the go if you want to. So for this compact, I think I would like it if I get it in a shade which is going to suit me. I think the formulation is quite good. So this retails for actually 499 rupees. Yeah, so for 500 I think so it's quite good. So the next product I got here is this Swiss Beauty Instant Cover Pan Stick, and this retails for 229 rupees only. When I saw this, I was like, yes, I need to have this because this comes in this bronzer sort of a shade, as you can see, and it is going to be so easy to apply during this summer season. And you guys know I love cream products so much. I love cream products over powder products, so I feel like this one was the perfect choice for me. Now when I got this, I like that it's a very, very creamy, but it's not too creamy where it's going to melt off your face. Now first of all, I have to talk about the pigmentation. The pigmentation is moderate, like it's not too pigmented. I don't like when contour blushes are way too pigmented because then again you have to sit there and blend for ages. So I feel like the pigmentation on this one was quite good. It's like perfect, it's not like too less of a pigmentation, but it has good amount of pigmentation where you can blend it out and the bronzer is still going to show through. Now let's talk about the shade of this. The shade is very neutral, where it's not too warm, it's not too cool tone. I feel like neutral bronzers, they are going to suit a variety of skin tones. I love the formulation of this. This looks super natural, and the price again, it's really good. It's only under rupees 300, and I do see myself using this on a day-to-day basis because you guys know I do love natural makeup when it comes to on a day-to-day application. I love natural makeup, so I feel like this is definitely going to be something that I know I'm going to use, and it's super easy, just like tap and it blends out by itself. So for me this was quite good. So the next product we have here are these Nykaa quad eyeshadows, and oh my god, I do have some thoughts on them. Now I used this yesterday as well. Yesterday I was getting ready to go out for dinner, and yesterday was the first time I used it, and I do have to say I wasn't that impressed with the quality of this. I mean, first of all, just look at the shades. They launch a variety of shades, but all of them are neutral and kind of quite boring, I would say. I mean, you're releasing a quad eyeshadows, at least make one shade very interesting. That way it's very eye catchy, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, first of all, I don't like the shade range that they launch. All of them seems very similar to one another. Honestly, yesterday I showed all the palettes because I got all the palettes in PR from Nykaa. So I showed all the palettes to my sister and she's like, they are the same. What's the difference? So I have to say that the shade range isn't good. Now let's come into the formulation of these. So the mattes are quite okay. Again, they are not too pigmented, which can be a good thing. But yeah, it depends on what your style is in makeup. I feel like you definitely have to work just a little bit. I mean, they're not bad, but you definitely have to work a little bit when you're blending out the matte shadows. They are not too pigmented, so but they aren't patchy also. I do have to talk about the shimmer shade in the cranberry. This is the 05 color palette. The shimmer shade in this is pathetic. I do not like it. It's so bad. It has no pigmentation to it. But the shimmer shade in this one, which is the golden one, it's beautiful. Like as you can see today, I have the golden one. I feel like it's beautiful, but again, I don't see that anyone is going to purchase this. I love the Mars eyeshadows more than this one. This retails for, I think, 350 rupees. I think so, yeah. I don't have the price of this one, but yeah, I think it retails for around 350 rupees. I feel like for 350 you can go ahead and get a Mars eyeshadow, and I am telling you, Mars eyeshadows are better than this one. Although you guys know, whenever it comes to eyeshadows, I do want a little bit of that unique touch to it. I don't want to sit there and work with my eyeshadow for 10 minutes straight. I do not have that time. So I feel like I want an eyeshadow that works with me. This one, it's not that impressive. It's not a bad eyeshadow. Again, it's not bad, but it's not that impressive. I wish they came out with other shades, because when I look at it, I'm not excited to use it. That's what I'm saying. I'm not excited to use this eyeshadows, and whenever I see makeup, I want to be excited to use it, you know. Like this one was like, okay, I mean, you can totally skip this and you're not going to miss out on anything. So yeah, it's just an okay product for me. So the next are these blur glosses that I received. They sent this to me. This is PR. I got this as PR from the team. I have to talk about the formulation of this. Now these are very much, I would say, sheer to moderate amount of pigmentation. They are not highly pigmented glosses, which I feel like I like. I don't like highly pigmented glosses. First of all, I do have to talk about the shades, because the red shade here is not as pigmented as the other two shades that I have. The red shade, however, has a very sheer amount of pigmentation to it. So the red that you see here is not the red that you are going to get. Now the other two shades that I have here is a little bit of the deeper pink nude, and one is a very light pink nude. Now I do wish that they came out with a variety of glosses, because I would love to see some brown nudes in here as well. But anyway, I like the colors of this. Obviously you do have to apply a lip liner if you fall into the medium skin tone category, or this is going to wash you out. Now I have to talk about, I love these glosses. I feel like they are very comfortable, not sticky in any way. They do have moderate shine. It's not like complete high shine glass like finish. It's not like that, but I love the shine that this has, because it's not too much, but it's super comfortable. And yeah, I just love these glosses. I like the shade, this one, the one I used today, actually did match with my skin tone so well. I applied the Dazzler lip liner. This is the Dazzler lip liner. I applied this, and then I went in with the pink gloss, and yeah, I do think I like it. You can totally reapply this during the day. I mean, why not? So you can totally reapply this, because it's not sticky, or your hair is not going to stick to the gloss. So that's a really good thing. Super comfortable, and I feel like it's a really nice gloss. If you if you are someone who's wanting to, you know, have a good gloss in your everyday makeup routine, you can totally go for this. I definitely love this shade so much, and paired with the lip liner, I really do like it. Also, it's not going to last you for a really long time, so you do have to reapply. I just wanted to point that out. So the next product we have here is this Renee. This is a makeup removing balm. Now this one, when I saw this on Nykaa, I saw this on Nykaa and I saw this on Amazon on both sides. I was super intrigued to buy this because it was extremely inexpensive. Although when I saw the product, I thought it was going to be a little bit of a bigger size, but it's quite small. Now let's come into the formulation of this. This is like a balm where, you know, it's hard at first and you do have to scoop up a little bit, and then it comes into the oil-like consistency. Now I used this yesterday to remove my makeup. I do have to say that I love that this actually removed my makeup very nicely. It does have a little bit of a chemical scent to it, but it does go away. Like after, you know, after you're rubbing this on your skin, it does go away. It doesn't linger on. The third thing I do have to say is the oil-like consistency. I mean, a a lot of the times when I'm looking into makeup removing balms or oil cleansers, I love when it dissolves with water. Obviously I go in with a face wash or face cleanser afterwards, but I love when makeup removers just dissolves with water. You guys would know, I think, what I'm talking about if you use a lot of oil cleansers or makeup removing balms. You know that, whenever you're putting water, if it's a little bit oily feeling, I do not like it, because a lot of the times when you're using cleansers, it doesn't take away this sort of makeup removing balm with one go. So I yesterday used two cleansers to remove this makeup removing balm actually. Yeah, so because it left a little bit of that oily residue on my skin, I feel like, so I don't like that. I feel like that's quite uncomfortable for me. This is not going to be my first choice, but it's so tiny, I can carry this with me everywhere I go. Now a lot of the times it's so hard to carry makeup removing balm. Let me just show you. I just have the oil cleanser here. This is the Face Shop oil cleanser. I cannot carry this anywhere, and I cannot carry any other makeup removing balm because they come in a very big tub. This one, however, I can carry this one with me, so I am definitely going to keep this and use it whenever I am traveling or going out somewhere where I need to remove my makeup. I'm definitely carrying this. This is very, very convenient, but this is not going to be my first choice when it comes to removing my makeup, although it does remove makeup quite nicely. I just don't like the oily residue it leaves, because you do have to cleanse your face really, really well in order to remove that oily residue. So yeah, it's up to you if you want to go and get it, if you don't mind that oily sort of feeling in your skin. And you have to use your cleansers maybe like twice in order to get rid of that. But other than that, it was quite good. I mean, it's very inexpensive, so you can check this one out if you want to. So the last thing I have here is something that I'm super excited to talk about with you guys. I saw this. This is the I cannot even speak now. This is the Inside Perfume. Yeah, Perfume. They launched a perfume, and I saw this and was like, immediately add to cart. Now I have to talk about the packaging, because when I saw this I was like, it's a little tacky, but it reminds me of so much of Y2K. 2000, early 2000, late 90s, we used to have this sort of perfumes, and I saw this and was like, yeah, this reminds me of the early 2000s totally. When Britney Spears was there, when life was good, Mean Girls era, all of that. So it gives me those type of vibes, and I'm totally into it. Also this retails only for 100 something. Yeah, I think I got this on off or something, and it retails for 190. It retails for 190 only. Now let's talk about the fragrance of this, because I thought it was going to be too much. There's a little bit of the cheap perfumes where it's like a lot. I sprayed this on yesterday. As I said, I went to dinner, my sister sprayed this on, and we loved it. Yeah, we loved it. I love it so much. Okay, first of all, I do have to say the scent is very much summer floral. It's not too floral, okay? I don't like floral scents, but it has this nice summer floral scent to it, which is amazing. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's good. It's really good. It's so fresh. It has a little bit of that floral scent to it. It's fresh, it's clean, although it doesn't last you for a really long time. I sprayed this yesterday, and I feel like it doesn't linger on for a while, but at the end of the day, while I was taking my clothes off, I felt this still there. Like I don't know how to say this. Okay, let me just rephrase that. Wait. Okay, so when I sprayed this on, after a while I cannot smell it on my body. Okay, I cannot smell it anymore. But when I was taking my clothes off at the end of the day, when I came home and I was taking my clothes off, and then I could smell it, and I was sleeping and I could still smell it. So I don't know what the deal is with this one. I don't know if it's like super long lasting or it's not long lasting, but I love it. I love the scent, and I think you guys should definitely check this one out at least once. You might find the packaging tacky. You might find that, obviously, because it can be, it can be a little bit tacky for you. For me personally, it reminds me of my childhood, not gonna lie. So yeah, I just think that you should give this a try. I mean, yeah, this might not be the long lasting perfume, but it's good. I love the scent. At least I love the scent. So I'm just going to spray a little bit. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Yeah, so I'm like super impressed with this perfume. I think so this was the best thing that I got from the entire haul, and I did get few good pieces, but I think so this one was like my favorite. So yeah, that was it for today's video. Let me know which one was the product that maybe you would eye on, or maybe you would keep on your wish list, or if there is any other product that you would want me to try out, leave that in the comments down below as well. I would love to check it out. My favorite has to be the pen stick, the perfume obviously, the gloss. I mean, what else do you, oh yeah, the color correctors. I love the color correctors. And yeah, that was it for today's video. I mean, the Mama Earth foundation, I do have to get a new one, but other than that, yeah, I love this new launch haul. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys a lot, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Also subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.